Hi guys, myself Ankita. Today we shall see another problem on LeetCode. Sort colors. So given an array nums with n objects colored red, white or blue, sort them in place so that the objects of same color are adjacent with the colors in the order red, white and blue. So we will use the integers 0, 1 and 2 represent the color red, white and blue respectively. So they have given an array consists of three colored objects that are red, white and blue. Red, white and blue. So red is represented by 0, white is represented by 1 and blue is represented by 2. And we have to sort them. So these colored objects are given randomly in the array and we have to sort them in the ascending order. And you must solve this problem without using library sort function. We have arrays.sort function, you should not use that. But we have to do the sorting with any other method and in place with no usage of any extra space. So let's take the same example 2, comma 0, comma 2, then 1, comma 1, comma 0. Okay. Now what we will do is we will have three pointers for three colors. Fine. So low, mid, and high. So low representing red, that is 0. Mid will be for 1 and high will be for 2. Fine. So we will have three pointers for three colors. Initially the low will be of course at the 0th position and high will be at the end of the array. So this is low and this is high. And let mid be also pointing to the 0th position because logically what we are doing is we will keep track of this mid only. So if mid equal to 0, we'll exchange that with the low because 0 must be actually belong to the low, not mid, which mid is equal to 1. So we will exchange that with 0, that is low. If mid equal to 1, then fine, no problem, no issues. If mid equal to 2, that means it must be exchanged with high because that should belong to high position. So that is what we are doing. So initially mid will also be at the 0th position because entire array is not sorted. So if you think, as I said logically, mid equal to what here actually 2. So in this case 2 means it should be for high. So we'll exchange with the high value that is 0. So 2 and 0 will be get exchanged. So this is 2, then 2 0 comma 2 comma 1 comma 1 comma. So here low and this will be the mid. Now one thing is confirmed, we have exchanged the 2 with the high value. So high is of course 2. There cannot be more than that. So we can decrement the high value now. We cannot increment low or mid value because we don't know what we have exchanged with the high value. So this high value can be 1 or 0, that we don't know. But we are sure that this mid value is 2. That's why we decremented the high value by 1 position and mid is at the same position. Got it? So the reason behind decreasing the mid and not increasing sorry, reason behind decreasing the high value and not increasing the mid value is, see, we are for sure know that this mid value is 2, that's why we are exchanged with the high position value, and so that there cannot be more than that, only more than 2. So we decrease the high position value by 1. But we don't know. This instead of 0, it can be 1 as well, right? So when you exchange it, this can be 1 or 0. So that we don't know. So that's the reason we only decrement the high value and mid value will be as such. So one thing you ought to know, if mid is equal to, we exchange with the high value and high will be decremented, high minus minus will do. Because we know that high value is 2 for sure, but mid value can be 0 or 1 because previous high value can be 0 or 1 either. And next coming to next part. Again check here, mid equal to what? 0. So if mid equal to 0, that means we have to exchange with the low. Low is here itself, so it will be exchanged with same position. So you get the same value 0, comma 0, comma 2, comma 1, comma 1, comma 2. High spot here. So in this case, we can increment both mid and low value. So why can we increment both? low and mid value, because see, we know that mid equal to 0. So that means, yeah, low is set to 0. And we have started from 0th position. Both low and mid was very first position in the array. So since both are initialized to 0, that means that position is initialized 0. That means there cannot be no more smaller value than this before. So both are increased to low by one position. So if mid equal to 0, then we exchange that, and mid plus plus we do, and low also plus plus we do. Now again check here, mid equal to 0. Again you exchange with low value, same position. So both mid and low will get incremented by one position here. Now if you check mid equal to 2, that means you have to exchange it with high, because 2 is the highest number. The high was not pointing here, it should be pointing here. That was the mistake which I did. Yeah. So now the high is pointing here. Now mid is exchanged with high, these two. So that will result in 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. Now as I said, see, high we are for sure that it is 2. So we decrement high value by 1. And mid and this value will be remaining at the same, low and mid. So now again check mid and high, mid equal to 1 this time. So in this case what can we do? You can just increment the mid value, because mid equal to 1 means they are in the correct position. Now low we can stop here itself. There can be no more any zeros or anything. So yeah, we increment the mid value. By this time we got high equal to or low mid. Now again check mid equal to 1. So what can we do? Mid plus plus we will do. So high is pointing here, mid is pointing here. Now we got mid is greater than high. So at this condition we stop the loop. You can see the array is sorted. So basically what we are doing is we are keeping track of three pointers: low, mid and high. Low for 0, mid for 1 and high for 2. And we start with low and mid at the same 0 position, high at the high position. And each check for each condition. So if mid equal to 0, you have to exchange with the low. If mid equal to, you have to exchange with the high. Because it's the highest number, this is the lowest number. If mid equal to 1, yeah, it is at the correct position, you just increment the mid value. If mid equal to 2, then decrement the high value. Because high value for sure it is 2, because we are exchanging it with, but mid can be 0 or that we don't. But when you exchange it with low, both mid and low are incremented, because initially when we start, both mid and low are pointing at the same position. That's why you increment both when you exchange it with a 0. So that is one thing we have to keep track of. Yeah, we can code this, and we have to do this until we have mid lesser than or equal to high. So this is the condition. So three variables we will have: int low equal to 0, then int mid equal to 0, int high equal to num slot length minus 1. Now while mid is lesser than or equal to high, check if mid equal to not mid, nums of mid is equal to 0. That is equal to 0, you have to exchange with the low, right? So we'll create a using swapping technique, that we'll create a temporary variable in temp equal to nums of mid. We'll store nums of mid in temp. So once you do this, now nums of low equal to, so once you store nums of mid in temp, now nums of mid equal to nums of low. Later nums of low equal to temp, because we have stored nums of mid in the temp. So I hope you guys have understood this. Now if I need to exchange like this 0, 1, 2, let's say we need to exchange this. This is mid value and this is low value. So for exchanging this, what we did is we have stored this mid in the temp. We create a temp In that we stored 1. So once you store this, now we can replace this with this. Otherwise, directly if we replace it, this 1 will be lost, right? So that's why we store in the temp variable 1. Now nums of mid will be equal to 0. So now they replace it with 0 and we have stored this temporary. Now replace this position by this temporary value. So nums of low equal to 10. So that is what we did. Similarly for high also we will do slash swapping condition. So else if what is nums of mid equal to 1. Yeah, and here we have to increment both low and mid value. Low plus plus mid plus plus because both are pointing to the same position initially. So both will be incremented. And yeah, that is one case. And when you find out that mid is equal to 0, you exchange with the low. So low is 0 for sure. So increment low is okay. In the same case, increment mid also. So here, if mid equal to 1, then nothing you have to do. Mid plus plus we have to do. Else will be what if mid equal to nums of mid equal to 2. In that case, exchange it with the height. So in same case, in temp equal to nums of mid, store in the temporary value. And you might check we are initializing, declaring the same variable twice. But it's okay because either one of these cases will get executed, not both. So that is fine. So next, nums of mid equal to nums of height. Next, nums of height equal to 10. Now height minus minus. And yeah, you return void here, nothing to be written. So we can directly run this. Yeah, yeah, successfully submitted. And here one more thing, you could see the swapping. We have done the same thing twice now. So instead of that, you can create one more method and call the swap function over here. That also we can like swap with the given a parameter containing given array. Then two variables low and mid can be ing anything, so we can do that as well. So successfully submitted. If you have any doubts, please drop in the comment section. We'll come up with other in the next session, and please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Keep learning. Thank you.